Well, what are we talking about today? We're talking about something that's uplifting and funny.
Yes.
Can't think of a thing.
I can.
Oh, yes.
Wrigley.
Ah.
Our daughter's little dog. He's a little Shih Tzu.
He is certainly that, yes.
And we're not sure how old he is because he was a rescue. But
so
they've had him
around...
It must be about 12. Yeah,
12
about 12.
to 13 years.
Which in doggy years is probably stopping him tapping on the table. All right, tap, tap, tap.
Yes,
bang,
yes.
bang, bang. You are a little noise maker.
Nobody hears it.
Nobody cares, do
Yes.
they? And nobody's even watching, probably. If you are watching, thank you.
And subscribe.
Oh, righty.
Righty.
So anyway, Wrigley. So he's about 12, and he can still walk, but his back legs are a bit wobbly. So he's on medication. There are 3 bottles of medication, and you have to put the syringe in, and just bring it to the syringe to the line. You've got 3 of those, and now there's also a pill. But it's not just a pill; it's a half pill. So you have to break the pill in half. Then you have to put it in a spoon and grind it up.
And put the honey.
Well, so this morning I thought, okay, so I took him for the walk and everything. And the pill, I thought, you know what? He has these little doggy treats. They're like little sausages. And I thought, I'll grind the pill and put that in the sausage.
Did it work?
Wouldn't have it.
No, well, you were told that by your son-in-law.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Oh, obviously forgot that.
Yeah.
I just thought... So then I put honey round the sausage with the pill. Still didn't work.
Oh, still didn't work. So what did you do?
So I had to throw those away, and then I ground it up in honey, just with honey.
And it worked.
And it worked.
Yeah. He's got wise to the fact that you're doing something nasty because the smell of the sausage has changed when you put the nasty little...
Yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, he stood there and he loves these little sausage treats.
But I don't think he can smell through the honey. It's too thick.
Yeah, right.
So
and it's sweet.
He goes, oh, this is honey, I'll have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So having a dog is quite a thing.
It's
I mean,
like a child.
You know, there's the poops. And thankfully, he's just he's about 12 pounds. His poops are very small.
Yes, like rabbit droppings, thank
God. But they still have to be picked up.
Yes, indeed.
You know, when I was a young girl, I had a friend...
When I was a young girl, I've never been loved.
It's hard to think I was a young girl at once.
It's impossible.
I had a friend who had a dog called Minty, and I think he was a mutt, but he's a lovely dog. And in the morning, you know, they fed him and they opened the door, and off he went. And I think he was kind of screwing all the neighbourhood dogs, because every so often there would be these other little minty-looking dogs around.
Well, in those days, that's how they treat us. They'd open the door and we'd run out, and then we'd come back when it got dark.
Right. For food.
Oh, how things have changed.
Came back for food.
Now everybody's terrified of everything. But anyway, let's keep it happy.
Well, yeah, but I just on the point of Minty is like, you know, and he would go and poop anywhere. I mean, nobody had any clue.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And there used to be poop on pavements and stuff, and it was... And now, thank God,
we're all a little bit more cleaner in the way that we look at life.
So that wasn't very funny, though, was it?
Not really, no.
Come on, you be funny right now. Make me laugh. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on.
I'm desperately trying to think of a joke, but I'm hopeless at jokes. I can never remember. I get the punchline wrong, and I'm just a storyteller from the old days, carrying on the tradition.
Now that you've had your hair cut...
Oh, yes.
You look a little bit like Pierce Brosnan, except for your nose is a little too big, I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he's got a nose like that. And your eyes are a bit piggy.
Other than that, yes, quite attractive, really. Huge nose and piggy eyes.
I've got no place to come from to talk about anybody.
But you do.
And I do.
It's amazing.
Because inside me, I'm just gorgeous.
Well, we all think that, darling.
About me?
Mm-mm.
No, I know.
No.
Just kidding.
You're an old lady now. You are an old lady.
It's the weirdest thing. Do you know the weirdest thing about being old is being ignored?
Yeah, you do.
Like not seen.
I'm just checking my nose now.
It's a lovely nose.
Meep, meep.
Mine is a real piggy nose. I've noticed if I do that, I always remember this friend of mine was sitting across the room from me and he said, I can see right up your nose. It's just a little button, really.
It's very cute. Cute.
In the choir, when we do our breathing exercises or singing, and the guy's like, and flare your nostrils. There's no nose.
They're already flared.
To flare, yes.
They're already in the flared position. I'm in the flared position now, sir, Mr. Conductor.
There's
I'm flaring right now.
I bet you could flare yours really well.
Actually, I don't know what that means, really.
Yeah, it's... Anyway, noses are funny things, aren't they? Did you know... I know I'm doing a lot of talking because you seem
that's
to be
unlikely.
Quiet
it's so strange for you.
Did you know that behind the nose, it's like a shell, it's like a conch shell. There's all of these passages and openings and...
Sinuses.
So when you breathe in through your nose, you're filtering the air tremendously.
I can only breathe through my nose. I don't breathe through my mouth. You breathe through your mouth. That's why
my teeth are too big. It's hard to close the mouth. Yes.
Because your mouth is open all the time.
When I was in the Girl Guides, and I was about 10, and we went on a camping expedition, and we're all in this big tent, and in the morning we're like, who's snoring? And I knew it was me without even really knowing it was me. I just knew. Oh, it was awful. I never fessed up.
I've had to put up with that 54 years of snoring.
I've had to put up with you belching and things like that.
Oh, gee, God. Right. Very good.
Okay, come on, make me laugh. You're supposed to be funny.
Make me laugh. I can't. Oh, I did, every morning when we've got one of our daughters and her partner, we can't call him husband because her partner and the 12-year-old grandson.
Yes.
And because we've got a 2-flat, we're in the top, as you can see through the turret there behind. That's us at the top. And every morning, because he's now going back to school, so I go out with him, and as he's walking down our steps and along the street, which actually the school is at the end of the street, which is wonderful, I clap him. And then give him the, hey, what I want. So I'm doing that this morning, and there's 3 young girls on the other side of the road going along, and they see me doing this, so they start doing it, and they're doing it to him. And you could see he's going, because they were older girls.
Oh, right. Was he not embarrassed?
Didn't seem to be. He seemed to be enjoying it.
I am so embarrassed in my life that I'm embarrassed. I'm up in my turret, embarrassed that you're down there clapping.
There you go.
Isn't that pathetic? Because I think, oh my God, here's what I think, like, what are the neighbours thinking? Are they thinking...
What do you think
I know, it's so ridiculous.
There's an old man clapping his grandson. What do you think they think? How lovely is that?
Well, see, I think they're thinking, like, oh God, look, he's out again clapping. Like, what can I say? I get embarrassed easily.
Uh-huh.
I think we've talked about this before, haven't we?
Yes. Again, if only I'd known. But again, I walked right into it with both feet.
I'm the best fucking thing that's ever happened to you.
You're certainly the best fucker. Yes. Hey, stop now.
I am the best wife you've ever had.
And I've only had you, so there we go.
Oh my God. You probably could have done a lot better.
I could have.
But how do you know when you marry someone? Do you know that a lot of people get divorced? I think it's like 2/3 of marriages end in divorce.
I think it's 50-50.
Okay.
50% end up in divorce in America.
What the hell? So that means when we get married, like when you and I got married, And I think there was a Till Death Do Us Part. Was there? Because it was a registry office. So
yeah, Till Death Do Us Part, but not love. Not honour and obey.
Right, we didn't have the
Women
honour.
don't say that anymore.
But I think it was.
I think you did have to say that though.
No.
Find a lot of good that did. Jeez.
But in the marriage, you know, we were 20, and you were maybe 21. We never couldn't even conceive of the idea till death. And now death is a lot longer. You know, it used to be 80 years and 10, which was what 7.
It's still pretty close to that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. 78, 79 in America for men.
All right.
But again, it doesn't mean anything because that's the average. But what does that mean? So, but yes, it's not. You're not living till 100.
And how do you possibly know what this person's going to turn out to be like when you get married?
I rest my case.
Because we're all on our best behaviour, aren't we, when we're going out with someone?
No, I don't think you ever were, really. I don't think so. No. Feisty, rude. Yeah, no, I can't remember you being on your best. Although maybe that was your best. Jesus.
That was my best behaviour.
God.
Well, I remember on our first date, I wore a purple silk dress and a
leather,
a suede coat. It's like a brown.
Yeah, brown suede coat.
Suede, and I thought I was the bee's knees.
Well, you were.
Yeah, and then, so look at me now.
Oh, with your love beads. What are these? Which beads are these?
Well, these are beads that a friend gave me.
For?
Just for being me.
Ah, good. Okay. I thought they had some religious or spiritual connotations.
No. Just
put your beads on.
Yeah.
You'll rise above the upset of being married to him.
It is nice getting little presents, isn't it?
Yes. Do I ever get any? You certainly get them, but I don't know.
Do I get you presents?
Not really, no.
I think I do. Brought you flowers before.
When? Once in 54 years.
Yeah, we're not really big on presents, are we? What?
Right. Okay then.
What?
In a world of
When
your
was the
own.
last present you bought me?
Flowers. Last week.
Last week? You did not?
I did.
What? I can't.
What? Who?
I seriously can't remember flowers. Oh, were you talking about that pop thing that you got from Trader Joe's?
Oh, well, that was at least 2-3 months ago. I bought you a leather.
What happened?
A leather vase with all these wonderful things.
And a little bird.
And a little bird sitting on the top. But you don't get any presents.
Give me a kiss. That's your present. Right there.
What a piece of work.
People would love to get a present like that in
the morning.
In their life.
Yes.
I don't know, darling. I mean, you used to get me lots of presents. Your big thing was watches. When we first went out, you would get me a watch.
And you couldn't care less. Or rings, or really, it's never... No. I think you're right. We're really not into presents because we forget them or lose them or throw them out the window.
Yes,
whatever.
I threw my wedding ring out the window one day. We were in the car. Obviously,
just for
we were
the
in
halibut.
the car. Otherwise, I wouldn't have thrown it out the window. And we must have been having some big argument.
Very unlike us.
And I took my wedding ring off and threw it out the window.
Yeah.
And it was a lovely little wedding ring, wasn't it? It had little crosses on.
I deserve some kind of medal, really.
Yes, you do.
You're leaning forward now?
No, it's just... Oh, actually, I thought my breasts were too big there, so I thought I'd
they're
come
enormous.
Oh, my God. You don't have any of this shit to think about, breasts and, you know.
Well, you tell me. I have to watch when I'm wearing shorts, when I do my mansplaining, spreading.
Yes, you do.
You don't like that.
Well, because old men have
I
big
can
balls.
see your balls. Oh, it's like, thank you and good night.
You have to... You just have to watch out. As you get older, there are certain things that happen to you.
But you know why men have the legs open like that?
Because of your balls.
Exactly. Because if
Right.
you cross your legs quickly, agony.
I do think men do look a little, not odd when they cross their legs, but like Jordan Peterson, he often crosses his legs. And it always kind of looks a little bit gay or something.
But
not that there's anything wrong with being gay,
too
by the
late
way.
now you've said it.
No,
oh,
I have many gay
swine.
friends that I love and they're fabulous.
Exactly.
But
we love them all. The long and the short and the tall.
No, it's not that they look gay. It's that they look, I don't know.
Well, is the word effeminate? Is that allowed? I don't know.
They kind of look more like, like that.
And again, you shouldn't be doing any of that. So let's stop it now.
Like I say, I love gay people.
Oh God, help me.
I could have been gay myself.
Exactly.
So,
I'm just making faces now to pass the time away.
Actually, I'm going to tell you a story about one of our gay friends. And he was saying that...
Oh, wait a minute now. Are you going to say something that's going to be absolutely disgusting?
No.
I've got a feeling...
No, it's just about handkerchiefs.
Every time when you say...
Handkerchiefs in the back pocket used to give a certain message of, I'm this way or that way or,
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you not hear that
I
one?
did. I forgot that one.
Right.
But anyway, yes.
Fairly clean.
So let's think of something motivational and sweet and things. Well, we've got this wonderful life again. Oh, and I've noticed now that we've got the kind of heat wave is gone.
Yes.
Today's only going to get up to 80, not 100.
Thank God.
And then the week is around 75 to 80, so it's going to be gorgeous. We can go for walks again.
Yeah. Well, I did have to walk the dog yesterday, and it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I was sweating my ass off, and just I couldn't live. Well, do you remember when we went to Egypt, Cairo, in the summer?
Yeah, that was.
And we were staying at the Four Seasons because we were millionaires back then. We had lots and lots of money, and we were staying at the Four Seasons. And I just remember going from the hotel to the swimming pool, and it was like being in an oven, like a 450-degree oven.
This here in Chicago is damp heat, humid. The humidity factor is what gets you every time. You can get away slightly with dry heat, like Arizona. I mean, it's still ridiculously hot and you can't do anything, but literally I walk out there for the last, 3 or 4 days with these 100 degrees. And immediately my back is just wet.
Yes.
Like, bang.
Right.
It's
Well, did that happen to you when you were a young man?
Oh, when I were a young man.
Well, you weren't here when you were a young man, were you?
No.
You were 30 or something when you came over here.
Yes, yeah.
Which is reasonably young.
35. Because now I'm 75.
All right, something
76
motivational.
In a couple of months, do you know? What are you going to get me for my 76th birthday?
What would you like?
I don't know. What would I like?
Dinner
Actually,
at a restaurant.
Oh, but we do that.
Theatre.
The theatre.
Go see a show.
A show.
Concert.
Yeah, depending on what... Oh, I'm not really into kids.
Would you like a birthday party? Would you like me to throw you another surprise birthday party?
No, I mean... I don't even know why I said it, because I'm not bothered anyway.
Do you remember that other surprise birthday party where this woman had brought a sumo wrestler
the blow-up thing, and me and Roy got dressed up in it, and...
You both had...
huge thing that you blew up.
But it didn't actually protect you, because he threw you on the ground and you banged your head. I thought we'd lost you.
Yeah, well, right.
You banged your head a lot of times, though, haven't you?
Pardon?
Cricket ball banged into your head.
Kicked in the head.
You fell off a tree.
Fell off a tree.
Banged in the head.
A couple of times parachuting, banged me head.
Is that why you've got nothing funny to say now?
I'm fine, thank you very much, madam.
Or motivational. I'm still waiting for a motivational something.
Well, you have to grab life by the throat.
Yes.
And really get into your life and enjoy it all. Because at the moment I've got this damn back pain. I'm going in for an operation soon to have things shaved off my spine and nerves readjusted. So I'm in agony, but not really. But it's there. And I've just got to go, I don't care. I'm still going to have a good time. Going to go out and laugh.
Mm-hmm. You're going to tell stories?
Laugh. Say again?
Tell stories?
Tell stories, always. And just enjoy it, because what's the point? There is no point to life.
It's Lord, it's supposed to be motivational.
But it is.
What?
We don't know why we're here and what we're doing and how often. So you've just got to enjoy the day. Yeah?
Yeah.
Carpe diem. Enjoy. Grab the day. Just have a good day. Wherever you are. Wherever you're thinking, whatever's going on, just say, I'm going to have a good day today. I don't care. I'm going to be great. I'm not going to take things personally. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to want to try and strangle the co-worker who always annoys me and talks too much. Or the manager who's a complete asshole. I'm just going to be great. I'm going to have a good time. And I'm going to come home and have an even better time. And tomorrow is tomorrow. But today, just today, I'm going to be great.
Fall in love with yourself.
There you go.
And fall in love with your...
Falling in love with love.
Friends and your partner.
Is making believe. Yes. Everybody is wonderful and we just have a great time.
Do you know, I do that. When
You do?
Well, when we've had
The do.
If we've had an argument and stuff and I really don't like you, I have to remember that I love you.
I never have that problem. I always love you. Strange that, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
My love is fickle.
My love is no beginning, my love is no end.
No back and front of my love won't bend. I'm in the middle. Anyway.
Yes.
Love yourself.
Singing
love the people around you.
Subscribe, for the love of God. Subscribe. We're getting there, though. We're getting... Okay. So keep subscribing to our nonsense.
All right. I hate it when people keep saying subscribe.
I won't say subscribe again.
All right.
Because I said subscribe. So I'll say subscribe. I won't subscribe again. So I've said it 4 times now. Right. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Scrubba-dubba-dubba and ribble.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.